Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We have your second game here tonight. The infamous JV band JV coming back to you on our stream with my actually no, I would say less infamous, more just normal famous Iron Giant. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. We just watched a beautiful game of Overwatch a while ago with the same team, BVU Whites. And they played very well. Both teams did. But BVU White came with a good old 3-0. And I'm ready to watch another beautiful game of Overwatch.
Yeah, and this time we're going up against John Jay College. I think we actually played them one time in Smash Bros.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
But now we're going to be able to see what they got here for ECAC Overwatch instead.
It looks like your BVU White team is running a Mauga comp with Mauga, Venture, Kiwi, Bap, and looks like they're kind of speed teleport out with the Symmetra there, switching to Reaper.
Oh, really interesting that they throw the teleporter and then switch characters.
They say it gets them speed. Let's say, as you can see, Atheon's already on point. They beat the whole team, opponent team on point there. So it's worth switching, and then he can just teleport out as Reaper and catch up with his team.
And for John Jay, they're running an Orisa comp. Pretty cool horse stuff. And with my main man, Bastion. But we're speaking of kills, where did Chow go? Did he fall off the map?
I think he was trying to get too spicy with it and just ran off apparently, or fell off somehow.
We'll get you guys roster updates as soon as round one is over, just like we did in our first game at 7 o'clock tonight. And we're going to watch a triple kill again from your white team. Not by one person, but just 3 kills overall. And that's going to give them a point here early on. I don't know if I saw very much. Iron Giant, what did you see out there?
It looks like, let's say, BVU White got that TP from that Sim up first, and they got that speed advantage straight to point. They took point just like, and they ran the business. They took point there. They didn't let the enemy team get on point much, and they just pushed them down. That soldier falling off the map really helped them as they were up in numbers advantage, and so the Bloodhounds had to back away, and they're getting free percentage here as they're just trying to hold choke.
And now we're looking at Blackfire again, the tank for the Bloodhounds, switching to Mauga as well. Seems to be one of the more popular picks as we see. Oh my goodness, this Chow 4 kills on the Soldier 76, and that is going to be almost a team kill until Jitui is going to get in there with that final kill.
Chow redeeming himself with him accidentally falling from, well, we assume falling from the map last fight. But yeah, Maug v Maug is really kind of the only way to deal with it. It's kind of, unless you know how to finesse your way with another tank, most of the times, once you see the enemy take on Maug, most of the time, in my experience, you just have to deal with a Maug and hope your best, and that's the best way to deal with it, because Maug is just that strong.
All right. Atheon getting pushed back. Ludwig and Jitui gonna get, oh no, I guess Jitui didn't take out a kill. It looked like one from where I'm sitting. 30%, it's about halfway, the score about halfway as it was earlier, now 60-30 plus. Your Beavers just kind of waiting to get in. They're not able to advance very far.
It looks like P-Man was trying to get some attention drawn to him on the back lines as the rest of White just trying to stabilize, but they didn't get in time as Atheon just got burnt down by the enemy team, and they couldn't really push well.
Here's that Kitsune rush. Watching it, I don't know. Oh my days! Kicks! Are you serious? The quad kill? Oh my goodness, it is turning into 5. Atheon finishing, but do not discredit Kicks. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry to scream, but ladies and gentlemen, that is one of the best Reaper Blossoms we're going to see in a hot minute.
He was sneaking there. He just came in the backline, sneaking enough that I didn't even notice him before he got the massive drop on them and killed everybody switching this point and switching the momentum of this fight.
And Chow did not see that Kicks was hiding and gets another kill. That's 5 in the last 20 seconds for Kicks.
Looks like both teams trade though as Bloodhounds get Mr. Feed, but does that matter anyway as there goes the Cage and the Venture ult.
Yeah, good stuff. Kicks, P-Man, and Atheon all combining to get kills. Another great team fight victory for your white team. And they're going to keep on. Look at Kicks. How do you escape Kicks? I don't understand how it is possible for them to be popping off so hard.
Like Freddy Krueger showing up in their nightmares. No way to escape it.
They really, trust me, Kicks really is, he's Himothy right now.
Insane work. Really, that just turned momentum. The fight wasn't even about to start. The team was getting ready to go in. There goes the window from the enemy team. The Bloodhounds popped the window trying to just poke that choke point so White could not move. But Nyx just came up behind him, blossomed the whole team, and they were way off surprised.
And now, as we get ready for round 2, let's get your rosters for tonight. Your John J. Bloodhounds on the tank. You're going to have Blackfire. Then there's Chow's Coon, G2E, Ludwig, and Mamacita. I love saying the word Mamacita. That is an awesome name.
One of my favorite gamer tags of tonight.
And then, of course, for your Beaver White team, we have Ninja Bear 44, Atheon running the tank. This is P-Man, literally P-Man. Mr. Feed, and of course, you've heard their name already a lot tonight. It is Kicks.
Both P-Man and Kicks putting in work. P-Man's just trying to draw attention, being a little sneaky. And
no way! Oh! Oh my goodness, P-Man!
Work.
Oh my goodness, P-Man! What? Oh my god! I don't know. P-Man, you're just the goat, man. That was awesome.
Both DPS really put in the momentum there. Kicks with the insane blossom and P-Man with the insane boops.
Right, yeah, I'm about to say, Kicks is named Kicks, but P-Man kicked him off the map.
Yeah, P-Man's really putting in that praise, you could say.
And now your white team going to have the advantage to start things off because, again, they get a point all to themselves after the cool boop.
Yeah, Bloodhounds couldn't do anything without their Malga going in to take attention, and it was 5v4 with no tank. That's just game breaking.
Yeah, tough to get through that. Oh my, we might have some Malgas hitting each other. I don't know if you guys can see that or not.
It's a casual Malga v Malga. This is peak gameplay right here, believe it or not, as they just shoot each other, none of them dying. Waiting for one of the other team members to get a pick off, hopefully. Or just one of the Malgas to mess up. And as it normal happens, it ends in a stalemate.
All right, P-Man kicks Atheon and kicks again. All of a sudden, the door is blown wide open. And oh my goodness, no, we got him! Jatui, what are we doing?
Atheon with the Malga snipe, switching from that fire and sin to get that burn off, and then his alternate fire, which gets any crit on any burning target.
That is tough. Hey, big shout out to my main man, Prologue GM in the chat, our gold team captain. He loves seeing his the white team going crazy tonight.
As they are, there goes the ult after ult.
Uh-oh!
Insane work.
Atheon and P-Man getting foreign kicks. Run it back, Kicks. That's two more. That's 2 more kills. Chow goes down. Mamacita goes down. The Bloodhounds, oh my, they cannot get in.
Insane work. They don't care if the Bloodhounds are putting ults back to back against each other, as it looks like White still has 3 more ults, Blossom, Window, and Rush to counteract this last fight situation.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough one here for the Bloodhounds to get in. Your Beavers playing phenomenally. Let's see that Reaper Blossom. He got 4 last time. 1, 2, 3. And he only ends up getting 3. Oh, and he's got a 4th. Oh, my days. How many more kills are we going to see out of Kicks? Look, go to the tab. How many kills was that? Oh, my, 21 or 26? Oh, my days. Kicks, my main man. What kind of magic did you find? He didn't even get How did he get a quad kill and didn't even get play of the game? Let's watch this.
I say Atheon put it in the works though too with that slam there, just shutting down any push they had though. What a play of the game, but insane. What did Kicks eat before this?
I don't know. Oh my god, they showed the snipe.
Oh.
Big stuff coming up from Atheon, Kicks, and the rest of your BV White team. And they are going to take home game number 1. What a finish. I don't think we could have predicted that one.
Say insane work by BVU White here, man. They did not come to play around. They came straight business.
Yeah, are they trying to get the 2 seed? Is that what I've heard?
Yes, I believe this is the match for the 2 seed here. As earlier today, they played for the 3 seed at 7 o'clock, and they roughly 3-0'd the Kangaroos. And so now we're playing for the 2 seed, and they are putting in work.
Yeah, your BVU White team trying to get one of the top seeds for the division for ECAC divisional playoffs coming up next week. Make sure you guys don't go anywhere. That was game 1, but we're going to have minimum 2 more games coming your way with your BVU White team. So again, make sure you guys don't go anywhere. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming back here for game 2 on Kings Row. Gonna be your Beaver White team looking to take a 2-0 lead. This is hybrid, where we haven't actually, strange enough, we have not seen hybrid. Usually our game 2 staple, we have not seen it tonight. But you're just gonna take a point and then you're gonna go escort the payload down London. Pretty awesome stuff, even if it is in Great Britain.
Hey, one of my favorite maps. It's a classic. Even in Overwatch 1, it was a classic. When Rhine was still, my glorious Rhine was still meta and still actually reasonable to play here. But it looks like it's a very brawly map. So I'm not surprised by both teams either doing a Zarya brawl comp kind of looks like. It looks like Ninja Bear's on the Mercy again.
No, been a while since we saw that earlier tonight actually, which was weird because you don't see a lot of Mercy, but Ninja Bear knows what they're doing.
Yeah, Ninja Man, and I say it looks like both teams, running Zarya. It looks like the Bloodhounds are playing more of a poke comp, which makes a little sense. They're on defense, so they're trying to shoot as much damage as they can before BVU White gets to them. And it looks like P-Man is on the venture, and Kix is gonna try to see if he can get a Widow Snipe off.
Yeah, I mean, from what we saw from Kix last time, would not be shocked if they're gonna start things off with a fat headshot. You would think. Also, big shout out to everybody who's been commentating tonight. You guys are awesome. Ryan Trunkles Golding, you're my goat, by the way. I'm gonna hit you with it because I'm gonna dox you. Also, but again, everyone shouting out Kix in the chat. Full legal name. I know you love your boy out there. But anyway, time to get started. Game 2. We have Zarya on Zarya action. I don't know if you like that, Isaac, here on Kings Row, but you talked about it a little bit.
Yeah, Zarya and Zarya is going to be very slow, as they're just relying mostly on either people shooting their shields to get that beam charge up, or others to get picks, as it looks like picks are going AV or, and Atheon gets that Blackfire out. Yeah,
we're in the first Zarya battle of the night. Atheon actually gonna get the first one, and oh my goodness, I think Kix might be feeling pretty good after that game 1. I don't know if you can tell.
He is high energy right now, as he is just trying to get some picks off of Sojourn. Both teams looking more as they're playing the sightlines.
Oh my goodness, Kix! I think they're gonna start where they left off from that game 1. Already a huge shot over Ludwig.
Say Kix is not carrying and he's just putting in that work.
All right, trying to put in even more work. Looking around, Kix. He's got him again. Mama Zeta, go sit down. Got another one right before he falls. Jatui with a pair of kills, trying to get in there. Blackfire. That's not even a person. That's a person's shield. Or I don't even.
Bubble.
A bubble. Excuse me. Not a shield. It's a bubble.
Yeah, so it looks like Blackfire takes care of that lamp, or immortal field as the technical name, but lamp is the slang there. That's Bap's field that keeps him alive, but you get rid of it, they can just die. And Nix! Oh my gosh.
Speaking of dying, Kix and P-Man getting in there, getting a bunch of kills again. And I didn't even get to talk about the fact that we took over the payload. We've already been pushing it like a third of the way to the end of Kings Row.
Say, it looks like EVU White has one ult here with the Mercy ult, as Bloodhounds are looking for 2 here, Window and Bastion ult. Let's see how he's going to deal with it, but I think Kix is just going to not care about it and just get picks.
Yeah, Kix really just out here sniping every single person. Paparazzi, snapping them up.
Yeah, he's coming out of nowhere. It looks like he's running. The Bastion really cares about him. Getting 2, though.
Was that the ult there from
yes.
from our resident Bastion player? I think so. 2 kills. Great stuff there by Jatui. The second time we've actually seen them have a double kill.
It looks like White there, after that, those 2 picks down, have to back away and reset. But hey, they got it all out. That's all that really matters. They build up some more. Looks like White is going to build up. They got the Venture, they got the Window, they got the Grab, and they got the Mercy. So let's see how they deal with it, as the Bloodhounds have 3 outs here. A Grab themselves, a Rush, and another Window.
Get back in on the action. First team fight lost for the White. And there we go. P-Man with the ult. Going crazy out there on Venture. And Atheon going in there and getting the rest. Oh my goodness. P-Man and Atheon. Add that up for me, Isaac. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's Penta. I think that's a Pentagon. That's 5 kills for your BBU White team.
Insane work. I think Kix was the center of the tension there. Kix has been reigning terror here this whole team. So they all looked at him and they ignored P-Man in the backline.
You can't forget about the P-Man. You cannot forget about the P-Man.
What a grab venture out there from both Atheon and P-Man. and Kicks just distracting the whole team. And there goes the Bob, but there goes the overclock by Kicks too.
Yeah, we love seeing Bomb out here, even if it is from, oh my goodness, I think I was saying Chow earlier. I think that is clearly Chaos. I apologize for saying that wrong. Yeah, JV Band, JV, hard to read sometimes. So again, if I was saying Chow, I apologize. It is clearly Chaos. So I had to get that out there. I saw them change characters. That's why I was letting them know.
Hey, as long as it's close, right?
Yeah, Chow is just, of course, Chaos. So why not? Blackfire and Chaos now. Getting 2 kills. Chaos again, taking on the bubble. I keep thinking it's a person. And yeah, your BBU white team, great push to get this far deep, but they're gonna have to retreat once more. Mamacita, Blackfire, finish off the rest of your Beavers here.
I say it looks like P-Man there was just trying to hide as, yeah, Chaos was putting in work, but Mamacita just didn't care, found him, knew he was there, and took him out.
Good work, good work. Kicks from the back, trying to go downtown, looking for something.
They not find anything but putting in damage work as he is hiding behind. And there goes the rush.
Yeah, Kitsune rush from Mamacita. Gonna work out in their favor. Blackfire takes down Atheon, and no tank. Going to have to take a lot of damage again. Blackfire with 2 more. Kicks and Ninja Bear going down. P-Man, they did not forget about P-Man this time. They were ready.
I say, this is kind of hard for BB White here, is that defenders have the spawn advantage here, as they can just, the spawn's right behind them. And with that Bastion there, this is very close quarters, so White might have to change the comp up as they're struggling, either that or take care of this Bastion.
Yeah, kind of stuck. Not impossible. They have the window up looking, but I don't know if that was a great window. I think it did its job, but...
Initial window was not a bad idea, but Bloodhounds could just kite around that corner, and so it really didn't get much value.
And another window, this time coming up from the Bloodhounds instead. Chaos takes down Kicks. And P-Man on the ropes going down as well. Look at Chaos go, causing some mayhem, causing some chaos. That's so many kills here in the last couple of team fights.
Oh, Ninja Bear gets the rest off of Kicks, though. That's good because it keeps him alive and doesn't have to wait for that respawn as they try to sustain after that fight. But as you said, yeah, Chaos put in that work. I say it looks like Mr. Feed tried to get a window value. The other Bloodhounds just kite away and then put up their own window, waiting for BB White to push, catching them with their pants down.
Let's see this here. We have 40 meters till pay dirt. Is that how many they've been? I actually have no idea. Doesn't matter. Kicks with a pair of kills. Trying to push it further. And yes, the payload has begun to move again.
Say, it looks like they barely got the payload out, but they're now putting in work. Once that Bastion was down, the main frontline pressure is dead, and they have to take care of this Bastion over and over again if they want to get any pressure out of there.
Yeah, you referenced that earlier. Is that Bastion playing the pivotal defense? And here we go. Ninja. Oh my goodness, Ninja Bear gonna kill.
Ninja Bear put in work, killing that ult team. Chaos not getting any of that vision out from that, just cutting them blind, really.
Kitsune rush coming out from Mamacita. But the Bastion Jatui doesn't fall. P-Man couldn't get him. They did not forget about the P-Man.
Say, it looks like Bloodhound is just pocketing the Bastion. Jitu, I would say. Is that how you pronounce it?
I say Jatui.
Jitu, yeah, Jatui. Pocketing him, not letting him die as P-Man trying to kill him. That's the kind of the center core right now. Is just that Bastion putting in that insane turret pressure. So for BB White, they just have to either bait out the turret and push when he doesn't have that cooldown, or he has to take care of him fast before he does too much damage.
We have 30 seconds remaining here on the offensive side for BBU White. And again, critical match to try to get the #2 overall seed in their division. But will they be able to get it done? Atheon tries to get a kill, but Jatui is there with 2 kills, 1 on Atheon, and no tank. How do you push with 10 seconds left?
It's going to be insanely hard. P-Man doesn't have to be the one to touch here if he can. And they have to just try to survive as long as he can. P-Man's getting pocketed out, but he does get the touch.
Good stuff from P-Man, getting the touch, forcing the overtime period. Can your white team push it any further? Overtime's going down.
As the rest of the team tries to run that marathon stretch, but can't get it. It's a Blackfire doing that pivotal grab, catching all 3 of the BBU White members trying to touch there, and just murking them before any time was tick, before the others could respawn and switch off with them.
And only two for your BVU white team. And again, they didn't quite make it to the end, so they're going to have to force the Bloodhounds to just to be stopped before they make it there. Otherwise, this one will go to John Jay College.
Give them credit, though. This is a very difficult map, especially with that Bastion putting in that work. It's very difficult to get that last initial push as the defenders get that defensive spawn advantage as they just get back in and in. No matter how much they kill, they only got a couple seconds to respawn. So it is very good that BVU pushed that far, but they didn't have to now turn it back and do the same thing to the Bloodhounds to see if they can get this map 2 win.
This is indeed game number 2, ladies and gentlemen, where we can count here. I think with the power of 2 of us, we should be able to get it done. Of course, I still can't read the word chaos. Apparently,
it's okay.
That was tough. I really look if chaos. If you come and you watch the stream at some point tonight or another time, my bad, gang. I hope you can forgive me for that.
It is late, and hey, Chow is in the name. If you cut it a little bit, Chow is in the name.
Look, yeah, I mean, yeah. If you just are like me and forget that there's 2 halves to every word.
It's okay. As long as we're getting some good Overwatch, is all that matters, right?
Exactly. We love seeing good Overwatch here, and we've seen nothing but here tonight.
And it looks like both BVU DPS are looking for something surprise as they dive back into the back line.
Yeah, they thought maybe we were going to see something. Kicks and P-Man. Oh my goodness, Kicks. He barely escapes.
They get out of there unscathed, not dying any, as they use their CDs, and they make the other team use their CDs, trying to slow down the fight. Looking for a pick, but not quite getting it.
Oh, are you sure? Because Mr. V coming out of nowhere, taking down Blackfire. And Atheon going to keep on keeping on, trying to push further and drive them out.
Playing defense here on Kings Row is very crucial, not dying. But if you do die, getting a crucial trade like killing Blackfire is pivotal for the team for not letting the Bloodhounds advance and gain that advantage. So all I have to do is now stall until P-Man can get back and they can be a 5v5 again.
And push here from the Bloodhounds. They're keeping the Bastion on offense. Interesting choice. Usually you see that a lot on defense, but they must really like this Bastion play right now.
They're just really trying to see if that Bastion can, oh my gosh, Tui. I can say words here. Put in that work, but it looks like he's not getting as much value as he was on defense.
Oh my goodness, he's gonna go down. There's Kicks, the prime Kicks we were talking about. That's another 2 kills. One of them a melee on Blackfire.
Looking at the stats, 21 and 8 Kicks. Put it in work. Insane.
Kicks, you're my GOAT. You are actually the GOAT of white team that I've seen tonight. All I'm saying, not definitive, but you are pretty awesome.
If we were doing MVPs of this match, I think right now it would be Kicks.
I would have to wholeheartedly agree. As Kicks was fighting in the window, now we're gonna move back onto Atheon, and the grab. Here we go.
Trying to get a deep grab here as Kicks tries to gun in. They're trying to get that Bastion killed, but they can't find any luck here. Just killing that Immortal Field.
And you know, sometimes all you can get is the bubble. But here we go, the Kitsune rush. Jatui coming in. Oh, look at Kicks go. He's got another 2 before he gets taken down. You cannot take him down without losing something.
Great bubble by Atheon as Kicks goes in for that crucial Blossom, countering that rush, countering that Bastion ult, and just stopping any momentum Bloodhound had in that fight. As we were saying, yeah, Kicks might be the MVP right now, but he can't do anything without his team. This is a team-based game, and they are really supporting him and putting in their own work.
I would just like to point out, Blackfire has switched to Roadhog. It is a Roadhog alert, ladies and gentlemen. Roadhog alert. He is here, and this game has gotten way more epic.
He is getting, I think he's getting tired of Kicks and P-Man and everyone else putting in their work, and is trying to see if he can get a crucial hook off to see if he can one-shot any of those squishies in the back line.
Yeah, the window came up. I think they were thinking a pretty similar thing to you, Iron Giant. And right now, Blackfire's able to survive. Like, and Roadhog gets to survive because he gets to just heal himself. That's pretty epic if you're Roadhog.
You say it's insane. It's an insane ability, but doesn't help when Zarya Atheon has almost full charge. That is a street laser.
Wait, how did they already get their ult back, Iron Giant?
They were just putting in the work, the amount of damage. So Zarya goes off of charge with bubbles, and Atheon is putting bubbles on Nyx, and Nyx is putting in work, and everyone's shooting Nyx. So he's getting that charge, getting that damage racked up. The more damage, the more percentage, and the more ult charge. So he already has his ult, which is insane. And there it goes.
Oh, he's letting it rip the gravity again. Chaos getting a kill. P-Man getting in there as well. Oh no, the contestant. There's only 10 seconds left. We haven't even been talking about the time. But 10 seconds of it, I think the Bloodhounds have a good opportunity to take this and regain a lot of lost time.
It looks like that's all they needed. Barely getting it unless maybe P-Man's looking to touch you. Nope, SA is look. Bloodhounds get the cap. It looks like that's all they needed there. Close work though.
Yeah, I didn't even get a chance to talk about the time. There's so much action going on pretty much at all facets of this game. And so now 2 minutes and 15 seconds for the Bloodhounds, and they're gonna need to be stopped just any point before that yellow diamond on the top of your screen.
So it looks like as Bloodhounds are pushing heavily onto the back line of this Beavers, trying to get as much ground as they can, and they are finding that BVU White is separated and not together, which is a crucial mistake against a Roadhog, which has the one-shot potential of any squishy.
Yeah, you never want to 1v1 a Roadhog if you're not the tank. I mean, I'm sure everyone who's good enough can, but usually for the most part, you just cannot deal with that type of smoke.
Yeah, even with Reaper's Life Steal, Roadhog might be a giant health pack, but still with that hook potential and that one shot, it's still scary.
And a great 1v1 there by Mamacita on the P-Man. And gonna put the Beavers at a slight disadvantage. Again, they just need to hold them back.
Oh, we just missed it, but Kicks with two, oh, it's a one-man. I'm getting confused too, but getting the BAP out there, but it's not important because Jatui's putting in the work as Sojourn.
Yeah, too much. Blackfire and Chaos with Jatui gonna be, oh my god, no, Chaos is not gonna kill that. Too many Zarya shields out here. Oh, or just shields in general. They're messing with me.
I say it looks like as BVU White is just getting staggered one after death after another, and that Roadhog and Bloodhounds are making that mistake crucial there as they just full pushed, not really being stopped there on the second point.
And now another 2 minutes for the Bloodhounds. And oh, we're switching off. Mr. Freed switching up, and so is Atheon to end this this track and journey of the payload.
So it looks like they didn't think Zarya was really working that out, so they tried to switch to find a solution. And this solution right now is Junker Queen, and it's working.
Yeah, Blackfire goes down. Mr. Freed switching characters immediately gets the kill on the tank. Doesn't get much better than that.
And say Mr. Feed with the Zen too. That is crucial against the Roadhog. Zen gets to put a Discord over on the Roadhog, and this Roadhog might be big, might have a lot of health, but he is a big target. And with that damage amplification on anyone that shoots him, that can just shred him.
I think we saw it right there. Atheon, uh-oh, getting grabbed by the Roadhog. Blackfire trying to end them quickly, but they cannot. They can't do it.
The great thing about Queen
then maybe
just
they did.
dies.
Never mind. They may have actually.
The great thing about Queen though is that she can initially survive that burst damage with the shout and the life steal, which is probably why Atheon tried to switch to her, but not the long fight as they just held on too long.
Have a minute remaining, and the payload is eerily close. Can your white team defend? Minimum time left. Blackfire takes down Atheon. Pushing. 0.87 meters needed. Oh my, this could be the last fight potentially.
Mr. Feed stalling as much as he can with the Zeno and see if they can get anything. P-Man.
Oh, they walked away from the payload. They just let it go.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is called a C9, and it's so sad to see it happen as they had people to touch, but they moved off just enough range, and with overtime going on that long, it was almost a split second and the game was over. Great fight from BVU, great fight from Bloodhounds. This is going into a 1-1 game now.
And look at our play of the game from Jatui. 2 kills. Blackfire getting in there as well on Mr. Freed for that clip. Make sure you guys keep on watching. It's 1-1. This is going to be a huge match. Again, John Jay trying to, get as high as they can, make the playoffs, and your Beavers are looking for the 2 seed, trying to clinch one of the top seeds in their bracket. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please come on back. Don't go anywhere. We're going to have more Overwatch action for you guys here shortly. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to bring you some Game 3 action here in beautiful Canada. New Queen Street, as I've heard it's called.
I believe it's in Toronto.
Toronto?
I mean, that's where everything's at in Canada, I feel like.
I mean, yeah. You know, unless you're the NHL, pretty much everything is located in Toronto.
Yeah.
Hey, Blue Jay fans in the chat right now, y'all have my deepest condolences, right? As a Phillies fan, I don't get it, but I get it, right? And I'm still mad about that 80s World Series. Anyway, we're going to push here, and we're running the exact same. We're running a slightly different comp for your white team. Kicks not running Reaper, running Soldier 76. Very interesting, and tried and true Zarya right now for the Bloodhounds.
Yeah, they're still running the Zarya, the Soldier. The Soldier look heavy poke on the Bloodhound side, but it looks like there's more of a brawl side to the white, BVU white here. So let's see how this plays out. As can they get in fast enough before they get poked out by that Soldier and then that Soldier?
Also, we're on push. Who do we know lives on the push map? Where is he?
He's right there.
Oh my gosh, there he is! It's Bobby pushing!
Bobby pushing. That is what we've certified as the BVU name for the push bot.
Everybody call him that right now. That's his official government documented name.
I say it might be something else in the Overwatch wiki or whatever you want to search up, but right now it's Bobby pushing.
And here on the Bobby pushing map, not a lot going on because again, there's so much room to be running around on this map.
Say it looks like Bloodhounds are trying to get a different angle as they let the Beavers get some push there, but they were trying to play from that stair area, but it doesn't look like they're getting much effort off of that right now, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, Kicks over there running that Jonesy Fortnite skin. Pretty awesome stuff.
Looks like
Zarya coming in doing some work.
Hey, they're putting in work. Chaos taking that 1v1 against Kicks and winning. That's rare there. Looks like they just tried to survive in the bot as long as they can. Pushing that bot. Bobby pushing.
Yeah, Bob is indeed now pushing. However, this time for the Bloodhounds. And they had a great team kill just now. Just one after another good, just good solo fights actually, really. And was able to get it done. Good stuff.
It looks like He-Man is pushing the Soldier in, trying to get that kill, but getting railed straight to the face as that rail from Soldier and just kills him.
Yeah, Jatui, good stuff. Now playing Sojourn. They were running a Bastion pretty much all of Game 2 and now switching it up a little bit.
It looks like they don't think in this more open map that this Bastion's going to really work as it did in King's Row. Oh, unlucky stuck by Atheon.
Yeah, sometimes you don't get to charge through walls. Very unfortunate for Atheon. Trying their best to get away and run away. And now look how far Bobby pushing is. He's already hit that second objective, or just about.
Hey, it looks like they are just pushing Ward Bloodhounds, getting to the first checkpoint of push, which gets them that advanced spawn advantage, as you could say. And there goes the grab.
Yeah, good grab there. But Blackfire actually going to go down. Interesting. They use the grab and then die themselves.
Say there was not much team with them. They used the grab really early, I would say. Not really a great place for the team to take advantage of that, which then showed because he was just all alone and Blackfire got annihilated with Kicks in his visor.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure what was going on, but Atheon running back on the Zarya. They really like these Zarya Dittos, and I think, yeah, we're going to be able to see some more of them.
Hey, Kicks trying to take that 1v1 with the Sojourn.
Oh, and he's got it there! Jatui goes down. Kicks, we already know how good they are in a 1v1 situation, proving it to us once more.
So yeah, and they do like that mirror as both teams are just trying to get that Zarya work there. And it looks like they're using ults to try to get anything.
Here we go, Atheon and Kicks with 2. There's P-Man going over and taking down Ludwig. And looking for more is P-Man. Where are they going to go? They're going to jump off, trying to get Jatui, but going to have to just go away. Don't want to extend too far.
No, and that's smart. Pushing them out, trying to get that kill if they can, but not pushing too much to sacrifice this next fight, which is very crucial. Because if they get this next fight, they can potentially get the lead in this push match.
And I would like to say, P-Man, after he gets Chaos, oh my god, he's taking like a 3v1. Wait, one sec. Kind of going crazy over there.
They taking that attention away from the supports, making the supports damage him instead of healing the Zarya, which got him really low.
And I would just like to say, 4 ults for the Bloodhounds, and they immediately use 3 of them. Oh my goodness, Jatui, Mamacita, both getting kills. And there's Ludwig getting in on the action. They had 4 ults, and they used 3. Usually you're going to win, right?
Yes, using all those ults will kind of guarantee you the win. The fight win, but the problem is now they don't have any ults for next fight. With Mr. Feed coming up with Lamp and coming up with Window, and then Atheon almost there with the grab. See if they can build it up before this next fight initiates, as they are now just in the poke phase, trying to get people low.
And contesting, Bobby pushing, helping out the Bloodhounds a little bit. Hopefully our Beavers can, get him back. Mamacita takes down Kicks. Unfortunate for the white team. The window is up by Mr. Feed, but I just don't know if that's the best timing, unfortunately, and not going to do a lot of damage.
Say both Soldier, Kicks, and Mr. Feed trying to win this fight with their ults, but not finding any luck really with them, as they just kind of just stalled them out and died. But they are getting back fast as they died first, though, with that advanced spawn, with that spawn advantage.
And Chaos trying to live. No, they cannot. Atheon going to go track them down. Kicks on Mamacita as well. And that's 3 kills there for your white team.
Good hold by the white team, not trying to get any of the Bloodhound, get any more push advantages. They really just need to win about 1 to 2 more fights to get the lead for this. And if they can hold that, they got 4 more minutes. The game is about halfway over, and the clock is ticking fast.
Yeah, and when you try to reclaim our boy Bob, takes so long to go from one side of the field to the other. So really detrimental for the team down. But speaking of being down, getting pulled by the gravity, Jatui goes down by Kicks, and P-Man on Blackfire as well. And then Mamacita goes down. Okay, Atheon wants to get on the action after their ult.
Say, what an ult combo again and again. White has put in the work and has shown that they know that what ults can work together and what abilities can work together. And they have done it again. The grab, getting the CDs out, getting them low, and then Venture with P-Man sending in that surge, just killing everybody. Insane work.
Now Bob back on the red side, looking for something. Atheon takes out Chaos. Mamacita gonna fall down to Ninja Bear as well. One more. Give us. Oh my goodness! I say one more. Give us 2 more. Ludwig, Jatui, and then Blackfire. All 5 for the Bloodhounds going down once more. Kicks with the final shot on Blackfire. And I don't know if you can believe this one here, Iron Drive, but we have finally pushed it farther than the Bloodhounds did.
It is great work from White, and it showed, as I was talking about earlier, yeah, Bloodhounds used that ult, those 3 ults to win that one fight in the past, but that messed up their ult rotation, which shows now as BB White is just pressuring them out and using their ults at much better times, countering them, and getting those wins, as you can see right now.
There's the window. Jatui trying to get a shield, but Atheon takes down the Sojourn there. Jatui, and 1 on 2. We have a lot of contests, and would you look at that, going straight back to Roadhog when they're losing? Maybe an interesting counter.
Say, they're really trying to. They knew the Roadhog worked beforehand, as in King's Row, and they're trying to see if it works again, but it might not, as Roadhog's down now.
Yeah, no more Blackfire. And P-Man looking, he gets the revenge on Jatui, keeps them in spawn, waves to them as they get the win here in Game 3 and take a 2-1 lead.
Insane work by the Beavers here. They were down at the initial starts. They were getting pressured out about down 20 meters, and they brought it back. That actually the big mess up really is using the ult rotations.
3 ults at the same time?
Yeah, it might have won you the fight, but it messed up your ult rotation, and then the Beavers just had better ults at better times, could counter theirs, and they played that well to their strike. They saw the mistake, and they crucialized struck on it, and they got it for the win.
And a great play there by Jatui. Did not get the win, but had play of the game for the Bloodhounds. Again, 2-1, your score lead right now after 3. And so your Beavers will come back here with a match point where they look to take home the victory and the #2 overall seed in their division for ECAC. While John Jay College, the Bloodhounds, they're looking to try to force a hype Game 5. Been a while since we had a hype Game 5. But again, we're hoping that the Beavers and the white team can go ahead and get it done. So make sure you guys don't go anywhere. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please stay tuned for more Overwatch action.
Traveling to Suravasa. Initiating match.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Game 4. Going to be match point for your Beavers. And is this what I think it is? A rare back-to-back games of Flashpoint?
Yeah, it's looking like they like it, and it went well with the Beavers last time. This last opponent around 7 o'clock, so maybe they're trying again. This is the opponent's pick, though. This is the Bloodhounds pick, since they lost the last map. Loser picks next map.
Very interesting that we're going back to back to Flashpoint. Again, this is not one you usually get to see all the time, yet you guys are being treated to 2 different games of Flashpoint. And what kind of things are we going to see here on Flashpoint with our character selects, you think, Iron Giant?
Well, it looks like, let's say, the white Beaver's white. They've been winning so far on the Zarya, so that they're sticking with it now. But P-Man is switching off the Venture. This is the first time in a while they're switching off to a Sombra.
Oh, so first time we're going to see a Sombra. Usually a character you see quite a bit. And then, actually, the first time we've seen a Sigma tonight, too. Blackfire changing out the tank.
Yeah, I say they're going for more poke, slow, which is not going to really feed well into this Sombra Reaper mix that the Beavers have. So I don't know how well this pick is going to work, really, for the Bloodhounds.
Interesting. Well, Kix is back on the Reaper, character we may have grown accustomed to seeing them play. And the Beavers they're going to take the point first, but can they hold on to it? The Bloodhounds are right there.
I say, there goes Nyx with the Sigma.
Yeah, no more kicks, unfortunately. It seems the Sigma pick may have been a pretty good one. And there's Chaos taking out Ninja Bear. Atheon getting thrown back, and
Atheon's just trying to get out there now, as he's just trying to survive as much as he can, but cannot, as Ludwig gets in there and cleans it up before he can escape.
Yeah, big stuff from Ludwig. We don't always get to see them on the kills. They're doing a lot of great healing and support in the back. But at that time, we get to see them take out the tank of all things.
Yeah, and it looks like Chaos caught P-Man out with his pants down kind of before the fight could even start. That is not good for White, as they have to kind of wait now for them to become a 5v5 again.
Yeah, never something you really want to see. Sigma right now, Blackfire looking, destroying kicks. They got to run away, got to run to the med pack. And just getting stuck outside. I don't know what our Beavers are going to do to get back in this one. It's going to be tough.
I say, it looks like they're trying to get kicks in there just to get that beam charge for the Zarya, but it looks like it's not really working as they're pressuring them out too much. They can't stay in there with the Bub. The Bub breaking too much. But hey, look, there you go. Atheon has the full charge. Let's see if he can do anything with it.
Let's see it. Jatui gets a kill on kicks right after he takes down Chaos. Blackfire with one Jatui. Mamacita. Everybody from the Bloodhounds getting in on this one again. And the overtime period going to come to a swift end. And 1-0 for the Bloodhounds. And that's a great way to start for them. Unfortunate for us.
Yeah, looks like Kix tried to get a Blossom there on that Cassidy on Chaos, but no luck, as he got a kill, but then got traded for that. And with Blackfire's the Sigma ult, lifting everyone up and damaging everyone, that was a crucial way to end that fight.
And look at P-Man. I think this is the first time is that Torb? The first time we've seen the Torb?
Yeah, it looks like P-Man's just trying to put that damage pressure that Torb has access to, using that window as advantage, but not finding a... Oh, as I say that, finds his target on Chaos.
See, yeah, you were doubting the Torb, but P-Man would never doubt such things. Getting a huge kill on Chaos. There, the snipe going down the stairs.
Yeah, even with Chaos full health, that window headshot from Torb, no one could probably survive that. Maybe a tank, but that's a lot of damage for one small pellet.
And your Beavers on the point right now, trying to hold it off. Atheon back on Zarya. Or were they always Zarya?
Always Zarya.
Oh my goodness, I'm misremembering. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
I say, but looks like they are trying to hold the momentum they have here. Just getting that flashpoint percentage up as anything is crucial, as how fast it ticks up in this game mode.
Yeah, already 60%. So we know how fast this percentage can run up. And oh my goodness, the huge grab coming from Atheon trying to get some kills. However, Mamacita's actually going to be the one that gets the kills. And nothing coming out for the Beavers. Just an unfortunate set of circumstances for them.
Say, as they're trying to see maybe stall the point. Nope, it gets flipped as Kix does get Ludwig, but dies in the process.
Yeah, tough. Again, tough way to go out. You use a couple of ults and nothing works, right? You saw the P-Man's ult, you saw Atheon's ult, but neither of them got the kills necessary as Ludwig brought up the window.
Hey, it looks like now Atheon is switching to the Reinhardt.
What?
This is a very interesting pick, but they look like they're trying to just take as much space as they can with the Reinhardt shield and pressure out that Sigma with that insane damage by the hammer.
Well, let's see it. We're going to be locking in. The Kitsune rush just happened. Atheon looking for a kill. Swinging the hammer. Jatui with 3, though. Jatui is not allowing anything to go down. Ninja Bear trying the best. Oh my goodness, Jatui. Chaos finishing off P-Man, and that's it for the team fight. I don't think that's quite how the Beavers thought that one was going to go.
No, I think it was looking promising at the start with Atheon getting those nice hammer kills with the Kitsune rush, but Jatui just did not want that to happen and dove straight in the backline, or slid straight in the backline with that OC and cleaned up the backline before Beavers clinking up the Bloodhounds.
And now the Flashpoint 2-0 in the favor of John Jay College. And they're only going to need one more if they want to take this to a hype game 5. Which we haven't done normal escort, have we? That's the only one left.
I say escort looks like will be the next map, but let's see if the Beavers can stop that and just hold it on for game 4 here, as they still have a chance. All they need to win is 2 more maps to tie, 2 more points to tie it up and take it to a 0.5. And let's see if they can do it.
Look, they've taken the point before, right? And they've taken it right now. But can they hold on to it? They haven't been able to so far here on game number 4. But they're going to try their best to. Kicks. There it is. P-Man takes on Blackfire. That's a huge kill to start things off. And now Atheon with the shield just walking up and letting Kicks do all the damage for him.
Great work there. I mean, personally, I might have... It was smart by Atheon to shield the Kicks there. But I said, me personally, I wouldn't have thought that. So insane work by Atheon. I would have just went on swinging and might have died for that. But good work, Atheon, with that. And working together with Kicks to do the massive damage and getting that Blossom charge up as they need it for this next fight.
And can you already look at that percentage? 60% and climbing steadily here for the Beavers. Again, they need to win the rest of the points here on Flashpoint to take home a Game 4 win and confirm the 2 seed.
Let's see if they can try to do as they're just holding on. That hammer put in work against that Sigma as he can't really hold anything, use any CDs against that, as it just goes through straight his shield and is absorbed.
And Kicks looking for kills. Oh no, going around trying to get Chaos, but they're getting some pocket heals. But the ult's coming out! The ult's coming out! Kicks got 2! Atheon and P-Man also gonna get 2 combined. That is 4 kills. It's just the tank left.
Kicks did not want any overtime to happen, so he decided to take it upon himself to enter that and Blossom, cleaning up the rest of their fight and potentially maybe staggering enough to see if they can getting that position advantage, to see if they can stagger enough to hold that 10 seconds and maybe flip this point to their advantage, which worked in the past with them for that last point.
And now we are approaching the 4th point. Again, your Beavers still have to win out. But win out, have to get the rest of the points if they want to take this home.
And there goes the ult fest by both teams, popping several ults here, but it looks like it's on the Beaver side this time.
Yeah, and the lava on the floor by P-Man, no one from the Bloodhounds was going to be able to get in there. Blackfire is on the ropes. Luckily, they're going to be able to get healed. Oh, and here we go. Big ult coming from Atheon, just pushing them away, not even looking for kills, just has to try to waste time.
I say all they need to do is hold as much as they can. It looks like Atheon was really trying to get that shadow on that team, but unlucky angle as he got the Sigma, but the Sigma's shield somehow blocked for the rest of the team, I think, because they only knocked down the Sigma as I saw.
Yeah, not a whole lot going on. Chaos takes down Mr. Feed, and this looks like it could be a team kill, maybe a point capture for the Bloodhounds, and I think it will be. Yes, it is.
As P-Man and Ninja Bear get out there, just trying to regroup for the next fight and try to hold off this. Looks like Bloodhounds are trying to take that position advantage.
I'm sorry, chat told me when to laugh. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. We're here on point 4, game 4, and Kicks is looking to get in. Oh, they got the Blossom! Oh my goodness, there's one! P-Man getting another one, but the damage has been done.
That is all.
Get the rest of them here, Iron Giant.
That is all they needed there. Look at that. Atheon cleaning up. Looks like Mr. Feed putting down that window, putting in that work. Baps insane damage percentage on his projectiles there, increased by the window, put in any momentum that the Bloodhounds had left if it wasn't already shut down by the Kix ult. Kix is killing it on those Blossoms.
And this is the first time the white team has been able to reclaim lost territory. Usually when they lose it, they lost it. But here on point 4, it doesn't seem to be the case. Blackfire, oh my goodness, Blackfire goes down on Rem. Chaos trying to get there in there. Doesn't get it. P-Man. Kix goes down, but the overtime.
It's to 2.
Oh, it's over. The overtime's over. Oh my goodness, Iron Giant. They could do it coming back down.
They brought it back. What a shadow from Atheon. Atheon getting that Ram and that crucial to Tui, shutting down that Sojourn pressure for even for a little bit and getting that lamp out from the, Ludwig. That just is insane work. Massive pressure and massive positioning there from BB White to get that win. And now they're just trying to fight their way to the 5th and last point of this map.
And here we are again, the last point. Unlocks here in 5 seconds. And if you look at the ult, 4 almost for the Bloodhounds and 1 for the Beavers. They used all their ults to claim that point, but this is really where all of that effort comes down. Who wants it more? Game 4 match point. The Beavers can take the 2 seed with this one.
Say, looks like Atheon is switching to Malga here, trying to put as much pressure as they can. They have to really force the Bloodhounds to force these ults out if they have any advantage on winning these next couple fights. Because if the Bloodhounds just hold these ults down and win with them, there's not really hope for the Beavers.
Ludwig gonna use the ult. Oh my goodness! And an ult coming from Jatui and Chaos. That's 3 ults. 4 ults. Mamacita gonna use theirs as well. And that's a big push by the Bloodhounds. And not a lot of ults. P-Man tried to use his, but didn't work.
Insane work. As we said, they forced 4 ults, 5 ults off of Bloodhounds. And let's see if Kix can clean it up. Getting that.
Bang! Ludwig goes down. There's Kix once more. And it's contested.
Insane work by Kix, surviving, getting the Blossom out, getting that supports out, and they flip the point only at 80%.
Oh, this is crazy. 80%, but that's not enough, Iron Giant. They gotta get more.
That is good. That is great for them. They forced all those ults that would have put them back in this team fight. I don't know what Bloodhound was thinking, putting all 5 ults in that fight, maybe trying to win, but they couldn't. They lost, and now that's going to punish them for these next couple fights, as BBU is going to have this ult advantage with the window and potentially with that rush with Kiwi.
Let's see it, 40% and climbing here for your white team. Kix hiding in the corner, trying to get kills. Doesn't get anything to fall. Oh, Jatu, Ninja Bear gets him right before going down to Chaos. One of the supports for your white team going down.
Say both teams are getting trade. Chaos is taking trade after trade, but P-Man's also doing the same thing. And Kix, there goes Atheon. Let's see if Kix can get any value with his flank.
72, but recaptured now is the Bloodhounds. Trying to finish this up. If they can win one more team fight, it's gonna all be over.
It looks like, oh, there goes P-Man. That is not great for the Beavers, but it looks like Kix can touch this at the very last second, as he does, forcing Bloodhounds to come back.
Man.
Is that gonna be enough though? There's the rush.
Yeah, we're gonna see the opposing Kitsune rush. Oh no, our Kitsune rush, excuse me. Ludwig goes down. And they've reclaimed it. Are you serious? Oh my days. Reclaimed. Mamacita gets another kill. Pushing in. But Kix, what are you doing? Oh my goodness.
Look, is this gonna be it? Bloodhounds are gonna
There's no way.
Bloodhounds cannot make it. And that is, they came back. That is reverse point sweep on Flashpoint. What a game for the Beavers.
What an absolutely monstrous finish. Coming out here by the white team. Play the game does go to Blackfire from the Bloodhounds, but it's not going to matter. We can take a look at it. But your winners are going to be the BVU white team, and they're going to secure the 2nd overall seed in their division for ECAC playoffs.
Great work by the Beavers, but Bloodhounds, just both games suffered from the same problem, using too many ults to secure only one fight. It happened in New Queen Street with a 3-ult fight.
Yes, it did.
That caused the Beavers to go all the way back and full cap that push, and it's same thing, using 5 ults for one fight, and they still lost it, bringing back the Beavers to win 3 points in a row. What an amazing game.
And a great finish all over. so awesome. John Jay College putting up a fantastic effort tonight. But your white team just a little bit too much to handle. And they're going to take it home. And again, be poised for a great playoff run starting next week for ECAC playoffs. And oh my days. We have an actually stacked lineup for tomorrow night. I think 7 o'clock, we're going to have some Overwatch action. Overwatch Gold will be playing their NECC playoff game.
Always good to watch that.
And at 9 o'clock, we're actually going to have Rainbow Six Siege. And your boy, JV Man JV, going to be back for that one. NECC playoffs for Rainbow Six Siege. They finished the regular season undefeated, just like the BVU Overwatch did for NECC. So both of them, the 1 seeds, looking to take things home and win some national championship stuff here for BVU.
Insane work from all BVU teams across all the different sports. Great job, guys. It's showing the work that they put in, the momentum, the mental they had to have to bring back both these games to bring it to a 3-1 win for the White Beavers. And I hope that continues with Gold and with Rainbow Six Siege.
Yes, indeed. Again, great stuff to finish things off tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. Cannot do this without you and without everybody who helps set these things up, right? I just yap, right? Iron Giant, actually does things. People outside of us actually do things, right? I'm just a yapper. So big shout out to everybody who does things to make this work, to make things happen. It is awesome. It is a privilege. Thank you guys again for listening tonight. Any final parting words for us, Iron Giant?
I just want to say thank you, too, though. You bring in the energy, you bring in the action. We cannot do it without you, JV Band JV. And I just want to say thank you all for watching.